Going live. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Man, it's Thursday, and you're done with school.
Patrick's not, but
I know, Patrick's not done with school. Poor Patty Cake. Actually, I think he might even still be in school. Poor guy. Yep,
Yeah,
and he's going to be at school all afternoon because he's got a choir concert tonight.
Sucks.
Which I just found out is like $12 a ticket.
Are you gonna go still?
I don't know if I have $12. Like, this sounds really sad, but I don't know if I have $12. Oh man. But Patrick, if you're watching, I am gonna try my hardest to go, man. I promise. I promise I'm gonna try. But anyways, so happy Wednesday to all you intercom kids, or happy Thursday to all you intercom kids. Happy last day of school for you. Yeah, summer. It's tomorrow.
Well, technically it's right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, technically it's right now. Sorry. Yeah. So what's in store? Is it just like Fortnite all day, every day, or
Fortnite, Hawaii, camp?
See, I'm really upset because Fortnite was easier during the day because all you guys were in school.
All try-hard kids.
So I would be on with all the other like dads who only get to play like when their kids go down for a nap in the middle of the day, and a lot of times it would be really easy
and fair.
Yeah, and fair. Now it's not going to be fair any time of the day anymore, and I can't rely on like everyone having a bedtime either, because like sometimes I could like stay up on a school night and it would get easier the later it got too, but I won't be able to rely on that either because kids will be up all night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've got a long June ahead of you.
Oh yeah, busy June. Nothing happened in July though.
Hawaii's going up in flames, and you guys are still going.
Oh yeah, doesn't matter.
Well, I guess it would be going under in lava.
We'll die in Hawaii.
I'm sure your mom would not have a problem with that.
No, she wouldn't.
She could die of all places. I'm sure it would be Hawaii.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So, yeah. How's everything else, man?
It's good.
It's good.
And school's over, so I can do whatever now. Just like you said, looking forward to everything I can do this summer.
Yep. Yeah, we have a pretty quick stream today. We're not going to be on super long. I'm going to hit on the main topic we talked about on Sunday, which is dating. We're going to get Kobe's opinion on this too. And then give a quick update on things coming up and then be done. Keep it short and sweet today. I said that last week and I still went for like 35 minutes. So, but for real, we've got to keep it short and sweet today. So on Sunday we talked about dating. We read out of Ephesians 5, last part of Ephesians 5, and it was talking about marriage and what wives should be like in marriage, what husbands should be like in marriage, and being totally honest, that doesn't always apply to high schoolers. Sometimes it does, on the rare occasion, to like the seniors who are getting married right after they graduate. But for most high schoolers and junior hires, marriage is not the most relevant topic.
Yes.
So instead, what we So instead, what we talked about is the point of dating in a Christian relationship and when dating would be okay. I don't think dating in high school is wise at all.
You don't think that?
I don't think that. That's my old man opinion. I think dating in high school is pointless for the most part. But on the occasions when it is okay, great things can come from it. So our head pastor, Pastor Chris, and his wife Lauren, they were high school sweethearts, and they got married after they graduated, and they went to college together, and they're still happily married, and they've got 2 kids, you know. And my older sister, married her high school sweetheart as well. So good things can come from dating high school, but that's like 0.1% Not even. If you count all high school relationships, dude, it's like a minuscule percent. If you count all high school relationships, like you have like a 1 in like 100,000 chance, man. 1 in 100,000 of your high school relationship ending well.
I'd take it.
Which ending well would be marriage. That'd be the ending of your dating relationship, would be marrying that person who you're dating.
Yep.
So anyway, so we talked about how as a Christian, if you're looking to date while you are in high school, 3 things you want to look for. Do you remember what they were?
Yes. They need to have a steady relationship with God.
So you need to love Jesus more than what?
More than you.
Yeah. More than they'll ever love you.
They need to they need to go to church.
Yeah. Consistently
go to church. And the third one was you need to respect their boundaries.
Yeah, they need to be able to respect any boundaries that you have. Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I could go into way more detail.
Yeah.
But those are big ones where it's like if they don't hit those 3, like I would say those are like the basics. Like you can have everything else that you're looking for in someone who you're going to date. Like maybe interests that you're like, well, maybe they just need to be into outdoor stuff or into sports, or she needs to really play Fortnite and be good at it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you can have other things that you're looking for in some date on top of those, but those are like if they don't meet those 3, then it's like don't even think about anything further.
Yeah.
And that's because that would be what's best for you in your relationship with God and your faith. Is to find someone who is on the same page as you with where their faith is and where they hold God and their relationship with Jesus and church. So, yep. So, did you find anything like? First off, I do want to apologize. Sunday was so rough. Man, Sunday was rough. I had a long Sunday. And Sunday night was rough. So I'm sorry for everybody who was there.
Luckily, it wasn't that many people.
Well, and oh my gosh, Kobe. If there was one time I wanted to duct tape your mouth,
I would.
And then all the questions that Anya was asking, she had a lot of really good ones, and then just sometimes students just get off the wall too, and they were like all of you guys out in the who were sitting there listening were nuts, and I was exhausted, and everything was going wrong. Emmett's keyboard was making this super annoying buzzing sound every time he went to play during worship. I don't even know how. Oh my gosh! And I couldn't even focus. I couldn't even pray.
It was getting louder.
Yeah, that is so. I hope Emmett's keyboard's okay, but
yeah,
man, everything was rough on Sunday. So, other than that, did you have anything that you thought was good or that you thought was confusing from Sunday?
Well, I mean, I asked you this question. I mean, I was just trying to get more on the just relationship, what they need to be before you date them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is what I've I've been thinking about pondering for this week now, and I'm just thinking I feel I want to know more about that, because I feel like I could make them a Christian. I could help transform them to be the person and be a person, and I wouldn't see why not to date them. And I know how you're saying don't make them the reason you're going. Don't make you the reason that they're going to church.
Yeah. So I want to preface that, right? So we're literally talking about the subject of dating in that sense. So bringing friends to church and you being the reason that they're there, that's not a bad reason for them to be at church because you brought them, because you go, that's not a bad reason.
Yeah.
But you saying to somebody that you want to date, saying like, I really like you, but Pastor Seth says that you need to go to church consistently. Like, you want to start going to my youth group with me. And they're like, yeah, totally. The only reason they're there is to date you. Does that make sense?
Mm.
So like that is not healthy for anybody, because they're not even and I will say there are also exceptions to that rule too, where it has worked out. But in every single instance that I have ever seen where people bring other people just to date them, it does not turn out well at all. It actually like hurts a lot of people.
So if for instance, if I were to start dating someone, and then I were to not say like, oh, my pastor Seth wants this to happen, I would just kind of invite her to church, like, hey, I'm going to church, do you want to come there? And invite her. Eventually, if she were to come, would you think, I mean, like, it'd be the same thing as
I wouldn't have approved of you dating her in the first place if she wasn't like already Christian. Does that make sense? She wasn't already Christian. She wasn't already going to church. Because she wouldn't been like, she wouldn't hold your faith to the same level.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So the risk, there are a lot of reasons to that rule, and a lot of it's basically like a whole talk and a whole sermon in and of itself. If I were like to get up and to teach about it, but the main reason that you want to make sure that they know God before they're in a relationship with you, so that you don't become their God.
Okay, that makes sense.
So because otherwise they come to you whenever they're hurt and they expect you to be able to fix it.
Yeah. They
come to you whenever they're depressed and expect you to be able to make them happy again, or to take away their depression. They come to you, and honestly, like human contact and comfort and stuff in hard times, like that's a natural thing, is to long for someone to confide in, and that's okay. The difference is they're coming to you and never going to God about it.
Yeah. So it kind of reminds me of like God's Not Dead, where the professor and his wife, he was an atheist and she was a hardcore Christian.
Yeah.
How their relationship, didn't work out. Like,
yeah,
there's many potholes in it.
Yeah, they didn't see eye to eye in anything, and he didn't take anything she did seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a dramatized example of what would happen.
Yeah.
But those exact things could very well happen in a relationship like that.
He didn't take her seriously because he took like Christianity as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
So like, I'm not saying you can't have friends and people that you love hanging out with, or people that you admire, even like have a crush on and stuff, who aren't Christians. It's just the difference is like you are fully capable of making a decision. Okay, but it's not going to be anything more than that. Yeah. Yeah. Because I have tons of friends who aren't Christians and tons of friends who think Christianity is a joke.
Mm.
Tons of them. But the difference is like, I'm not married to any of them.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also this other thing, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Like not personally me, but like I was talking to someone about this. He was talking about how like you don't want to go with someone. Because some people aren't Christian. I'm not saying everyone, but like their sexual desires can be a lot more, and even at a young age, it can be like a bigger drive. And my friend was saying was, you don't have to, like, if you go with someone like that, their rules aren't as held back as yours. And so if I were to want to do that with that person, there's nothing holding me back.
Yeah.
And there's,
if
anything, they'll be okay with it. And so then there's like nothing. Then it's just what I want to do. And
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And so that's why I talked about how they need to be respectful of your boundaries.
Yeah.
So basically, my thing in high school, I never like said this out loud, but it was essentially how it truly was. Like, how my boundary was however far the girl would let me go, which was horrible and unhealthy. Absolutely. And thank God that a bunch of the girls I dated actually had boundaries. Otherwise I would have made even more mistakes than I did. And yeah. So that's why that's one of the like core, like basic guidelines. Because if they're not going to respect your boundaries, then it's going to be almost impossible for things to not happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. So the goal is to be able to protect yourself from situations where you may fall into a sexual sin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, because the goal is to save all of those moments for when you do get married. And I say that as a married guy who made all those mistakes, who has been with other girls before getting married, and the problem is you learn in every aspect of dating, not just the physical side too. You learn what that girl likes and what she's into and her interests and everything. You basically go to school about her life. Or like for ladies, you go to school like learning about this, everything you can about this guy. And then if you move on, like if you guys break up and you move on to another person, you're literally starting from scratch again. Like you're learning, because nothing you learn from past relationships will help you in future relationships. Nothing about it. So, yep. I did get one question earlier this week. It was about whether or not. So it was about a specific couple that they see, just two Christian kids who are in a couple. If having a relationship like them would be okay. And it's two kids that I know. I won't say that I know them really well. And I'm not going to use names, obviously. I don't want to say, hey, people are looking at you guys and asking if your relationship is okay. So where I draw that is like, if I have two kids who are leaders who are dating, like I let them know. It's like people are looking at your relationship solely because you are leaders, and they're seeing an example from you. I don't put that kind of pressure on just students either. But anyway, so someone asked if this relationship was okay. And I said, from what I've seen, I would say, like, yeah, it's okay, because they're both going, they're both Christians. They're both, and as far as I know, they both come from good families too, a good church. And they, I know at least he knows or has a relationship with God. But yeah, so if seeing other Christian couples and encouraging them to keep their relationship pure, and to say like, hey, like I look up to you guys as just an example because you guys are great. Like that's a good thing. I don't think it's bad. I think it puts a good kind of motivation for them to continue to do well, and to continue to be a really healthy relationship. So finding if you are dating, finding other Christian couples to hang out with, and to go on dates with, because some people's boundaries is like you don't go on dates by yourself while you're dating in high school, and that's a really good one.
Why?
Because then you get way too intimate too fast. Okay. Like one-on-one dates are like can get really intimate. Okay. You know what I mean? So going on couple dates is really good because you get tons of time to still get to know the other person, and you're also getting to know the other, like, you're hanging out with friends too. So nothing's going to be taken too far. Nothing's going to be tempting about anything on those dates. And there's never the question of, hey, let's go, like, let's pull over here. Let's go, out in the middle of nowhere. And I say that because I've been there. I know what you guys are tempted to do after dates, but
yeah, I get that.
I probably shouldn't eat pretzels while we're recording or while we're live. It's okay. I just want something to chew on. So that was the only other question I got, which I was surprised. We got tons of questions during service and like right after service that were good. I should have written some of them down. But a lot of them had to do with like love and confessing your feelings and things like that to another person. So what I'd love to get your thoughts on that. You kind of heard mine a little bit, but what are your thoughts on confessing your love to somebody else in the group?
I mean, like when you're confessing your love to someone, like you want to do it in. It's kind of a way possible because it could go so haywire. And
everything about that,
like
it just go haywire.
It's such a bold move to do, and like there's, I mean, a lot of it just depends on how that person sees you. Like you want to figure out how the person sees you, so you don't totally embarrass yourself. And if it does fail, you want to still be able to have a friendship with those people. I mean, in my case, girls, like after that, we'll probably just kind of see you later. Like I feel like that would happen. Like they wouldn't want that. Like it'd just be awkward around because then they know why you're actually now with them. So you just kind of want to avoid that situation, but at the same time, I mean, eventually you want to tell them if you really like them.
So I give this advice all the time to already dating couples where the guy's like thinking about marrying the girl. It's like never propose without knowing she's going to say yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like if that conversation has never come up in your relation before, or anytime it has, it's been like, yeah, I really don't know about marriage, or at least marriage right now, whatever. If that's the only response you've gotten, then I would not propose.
Wait.
I would have the conversation with, hey, you know, I really think we should talk about like getting married and in that like taking that like actually like sealing our relationship kind of thing. And her response to that would totally give you whether or not you should go ring shopping, right?
Yeah.
And you can totally apply that to like the dating scene, right? Because if you're, especially because the question in context was about people in a group, like within a youth group, within the church, things like that, people who you're around all the time, you're going to camp together, going to events and stuff together. Like you're going to get to know each other a lot of the things we do, and get to spend a lot of time together. After a while, if you have a crush on somebody, I would, first off, if you're young, I wouldn't necessarily call it love just because you have feelings for somebody, but or like the marriage level of love. But if before you go and confess all of your feelings to each other and say, hey, I have a crush on you, I would definitely get the feel of whether or not that person would be interested. And I think you would know. You would know if they're at least interested. You kind of just like get a feeling. Like it's tough to describe. But like you could totally go out there, and it's way less devastating to go up to somebody and say, hey, you know what? Like I would definitely be interested in like in dating you and having a relationship with you, or like just saying, hey, I'd be interested. I think that could be interesting. Or like just saying like, hey, I've got a crush on you. Like, how do you feel about that? You know? And I say it like all nonchalant because like looking back, like you get so embarrassed even thinking about it sometimes. And you're so worried about how the other person's going to respond. But if you're that worried about it, I would rather know than not know. But,
yeah.
So like if you're saying, oh, I'm gonna go and confess my love, first, don't go and confess your love. Talk to them about like, hey, got a crush on you. What are your thoughts? And then kind of be done there. But again, that's only if your parents say it's okay for you to date. And I would always say dating in middle school and high school is dumb. Mm-hmm. Not that I'm going to like say you guys can't. I'm not going to kick you out of the youth group for dating.
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
That would be really dumb. But I'm strongly going to discourage it amongst everybody who's not already dating. So, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Did that help? Okay. So, yeah, if you guys have any other dating advice from the dating gurus here, Or if you want more dating advice to ask us, we can hit on it again. This is the last after school. We're going to do a summer edition. It'll be earlier. It won't be like at 6 at night. It'll be a little bit earlier in the day, so probably closer to lunchtime. And still on Thursdays. That'll be starting next week.
Well, it won't be RSM summer edition for Patrick still.
No, some of you guys will still be in school, and what the great thing about YouTube Live is you get to go back and watch it when you're out of school. So actually, we have 4 students who will be in school until June 14th. 13th.
Oh, wait. No, it's not.
So that's like the Thursday before we leave for camp. Because Steven's doing all his testing that week. Abby and I think Maggie are doing their testing that week. Yeah, Anya is not done with school yet either. So all of our younger kids are going to be in school right until summer camp.
It's weird that the young ones have it longer.
Yeah. Well, they're all in the like charter schools, and Steven does his online.
Steven's online school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Intercom, you guys are done today. Charter, I think, is done next week.
Like 2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks for them too? Man, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is our last edition of RSM After School. We'll pick up again at the end of summer, but we will do a summer edition of After School. I have to come up with good names for this stuff. So we'll pick up on that next week. It'll be closer to lunchtime. We'll just say like 12:30. We'll go live at 12:30 next week, and that's what we'll do for the rest of summer. And yeah, we'll even try to do one from summer camp. It'll probably be nice, short and sweet, and I'll probably just record it and post it. So, and that's a couple weeks away. So note on that. So the last day for early registration officially is tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you have not gotten your ticket yet, you have to. You have to get it.
We're doing it tonight.
Okay. So I'm looking at Kobe because Kobe has not signed up. So sign up by tomorrow to get that early registration. Save your parents $30. And if money is an issue, come talk to me. We have almost $3,000 in scholarship money that the church raised for you guys. So that's a ton of scholarships that they've given me permission to give away to kids who need it. So I have a bunch of students in mind who I've already kind of talked to, trying to get them to go and helping them out to go, just because I know money's an issue. But if it is for you as well, just come and talk to me. It's not. It really will not be a big deal because this money is literally just for you guys to go to camp.
Yep.
So talk to me about that. Then, camp is June 17th on Father's Day. We're leaving, man. I'm excited. We have I don't have any in here. We handed out the RSM summer calendar also on Sunday. If you didn't get one, this will be posted online later today with all of the events that we're doing for the summer. So everything from in a couple weeks, we're doing Glow in the Dark Ultimate on a Friday night. Then we're going to be doing a pool party when we get back from summer camp. We're going to be hitting up Wake Island the week of EBS. We're going to do Guys Night, Girls Night at the end of July. And if you're a senior or you're going to be a senior next year, we're doing a senior trip at the end of July too. So in July, early August. And Kobe feels bad because he's left out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Senior trip.
Yeah.
So. Which, I just found out Trisha will not be going on that. So
Wow.
sad there. I know. But it's okay.
Is Christina going?
No. So the senior trip officially is going to be July 30th through August 3rd. And we're going up to Oregon. Going camping there, getting real rock climbing lessons, So it's going to be sweet. And if you're not a senior, be hyped about it because this is going to be a yearly event that we do. So be looking forward to going on it. And so this is something I want to build on. This is the first year we're doing it. And I'm hoping to make it bigger and better and more awesome for you guys as we get rolling with it. And looking to always keep it cheap, but keep things awesome. So you guys can go to summer camp and do this without it being a huge burden on your parents too. So that's what we're trying to do with this too. We're making it really cheap for our seniors to be able to go. And I had to say that because, you know, there were specific people who were like, I can't go. But anyway, so taking care of that. Also, VBS. So we need a ton of help with VBS. This guy's helping out with tech. We're going to be having a meeting for everybody who's helping me with Camp Natomas. So we're doing for the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders at VBS. It's going to be catered to them, super high intensity, ridiculously awesome. And yeah, and run mostly by our students and by teens. So it's going to be really sweet. If you want to sign up, if you want to help out with VBS this year, it's July 9th through the 13th. Go to natomasvbs.com to sign up to volunteer. And make sure when you sign up there, you click. It doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter where you want to help out with Camp Natomas. Just click the Camp Natomas option. Okay? Don't click anything else. All the other stuff are VBS options. If you want to help out with Camp Natomas, even if it's with rec, even if it's with worship or Bible time or anything, click the Camp Natomas button. And yeah, so then I can get in contact with you and know that, that you're going to be helping me out. So anything else, Kobe? Nothing? I'm not forgetting anything?
Nope. I'm not the person to ask.
I know. Kobe relies on me to remind him when things are going on. So, but that next big event is Glow in the Dark Ultimate. Did you play last time we did that? Yeah. And how awesome was it? On a scale of like 1 to 10.
Like 2.
I'm like, normally 10 is awesome. So.
Oh, I know. I mean, it was like a 9. It was awesome.
We played for hours.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't even realize how long we played. So basically what's happening is on June 8th, we're going to meet out at the park. And I think we're going to do it at Heron again. So we're going to grill out. We're going to have tons of drinks for you guys.
You know, we can also do it.
Where?
From Intercom. That park. It's really big. Well, yeah, we could.
Is there an open field there?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Where's the field?
It's like right next to all the baseball. I mean, there's the playground and then that big grassy area.
Oh, yeah, but that's a hill. You know how hard that would be?
Or in
Heron is at least flat.
Or Intercom football field.
Yeah, we're gonna play on the Intercom football field. They would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Just sneaking over. You know what? If we get enough kids to show up this year, next year I'll see if they'll let us do it. I seriously will. If you guys get enough kids to come this year, I will seriously try and get Intercom to let us play on their football field next year.
I know someone who can help us with that too. That's one guy.
Okay. Yeah, I know this one guy who's got a cousin who knows another guy. He totally helps out. Yeah. So that'll be on June 8th. Be watching Instagram. If you don't already follow us there. And this next week I'll be posting more details about that. Also come on Sunday nights. You'll get an update on where that is. And check the website, RSM.com, and all the details will be there once that event link is up. So Glow in the Dark Ultimate, basically all we do is we get together, we cook out, we give you guys a late dinner that night, right before dusk, and then as soon as it's dark enough, we literally just load up on glow sticks, and you just like cover from head to toe as much as possible in glow. Trish is saying, woohoo! Bummer or sad? What's sad, Trish?
That's when we were talking about.
Oh, her not being able to go? Gotcha. Yeah, it's going to be sad that she can't go. She can't go on the senior trip. But anyway, so Glow in the Dark Ultimate, we cover from head to toe and glow in the dark stuff. If you've got any kind of glow sticks or light up things that you want to wear, so if you get the light up glasses or gloves or shoes, like feel free to wear them as long as you don't care that they get grass stained. And we'll have tons of glow sticks for you guys to glow it up. And don't worry about the discs because I've got LED light up discs too. So so it's gonna be sweet. And I go all out, like literally all the way down to like light up cones and everything.
It's awesome.
It's a blast. So we'll be out there for several hours just playing ultimate frisbee in the dark. And no one got hurt last time. Wait, someone got hurt right at the end. Wasn't it like Bacon or Derek or something?
Hey, Rayford.
I think it was Rayford. Somebody got hurt like literally right as we were like finishing up. Anyways, it was like the last play of the game.
But like, not as bad. Like,
yeah, it wasn't even bad. It was like landed on his arm weird or something like that.
Yeah.
But woke up the next day and it was fine. So, but we're looking to change that this year. I'm playing this year.
You played last year.
I played for a little bit. I was rough most of the time.
Oh.
I might play this year. That would. I'm too out of shape to play. But anyway, so that's coming up, and I think that's it. We're gonna end it right here. We love you guys. We appreciate Trish for watching, and all you guys who support us and watch later. Go ahead and give us a like, give us a subscribe, and check back next week for RSM Summer Edition.
Better name, hopefully.
Better name, hopefully, next week when we go live. Yeah, come join us on Sunday nights and have an awesome first day of summer, all you Intercom kids, and have a good weekend, everybody else. The end. Peace out. Have a good night, guys. Have a good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Where's the end live button? I was hidden under there.